Let me ask you something. Have you been wondering whether to buy or sell right now in Brampton? Or what has happened in Brampton market last month? You have probably heard mixed signals from the media. Prices are up, prices are down, market is dead, low rises are going up, inventory is tight, inventory is increasing. Wait for the interest rate cuts, wait for the trade war to end. A lot of things. Honestly speaking, it's confusing. And if you are not careful, trying to time the market could cost you thousands or even worse, keep you stuck renting or holding on to wrong property. So in this video, I'm going to give you the real story behind the Brampton real estate market right now in March 2025. And for that, I'll be using actual February data. We'll cover prices, inventory, interest rates, buyer activities, and what all type of this means for you. Whether you are thinking of buying, selling, or just planning your next move. Just so that you know, my name is Hetal Mehta and I'm a broker with Remax. I have helped hundreds of people move in and out of the GTA area, especially right here in Brampton. So if at any point you want to talk about your own situation, just call me at 416-731-7010 or click the intake form in the video description below. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the facts. According to Toronto Real Estate Board, which is the largest in the country, February data, the average price of a home in Brampton was $989,800. That's down about 3.1% from January this year, but still up 1.3% year over year, meaning it went up slightly 1% compared to the last year February. In total, 558 homes were sold in Brampton, which is quite solid for February. And homes were selling in an average of 21 days, meaning in average it takes almost 21 days for a property to be sold. Remember, in the peak of 2021-2022, properties were selling in a matter of few days. So what does it mean? Well, we are in what I would call a balanced market, where buyers have more choices and sellers need to price carefully. It's not a red-hot bidding war market anymore. We all know that. But at the same time, if you look at the activities, it's also not a dead zone. There is a movement, and that's good news for both sides if you know how to play it right. Now, yes, prices dipped slightly from January, but here is some perspective. February and March are usually slower months in terms of aggressive pricing. Winter weather, school breaks, and people waiting for the Bank of Canada to signal a rate change all affect confidence of the buyers. But year over year, we are still up over 1%, which shows that buyers haven't disappeared, they are just being a bit more selective. At the same time, US-Canada trade war also have caused worry in some buyers and they are just sitting on fence, waiting for some good news. Now, if you are a seller, you need to know how to price to attract attention. And if you are a buyer, this might be your chance to get in before activity picks up again in spring. Now, some interesting facts. Here is what different types of homes are doing right now in Brampton. Detached homes, average price is about $1.17 million. Semi-detached, just under $960,000. Townhomes, around $830,000. Condos, still in the most affordable at around $569,000. So, who is buying? First-time buyers are going towards townhomes, stacked towns, or condos. Upsizers, those moving from a condo to a house, are particularly looking at semi-detached or detached. I have also noticed that people are looking for rental possibilities from the basement to help pay mortgage. Investors are still looking for properties with basement rental income potential, and a lot of families are shifting their focus from Mississauga or Etobicoke to Brampton just because of the space and affordability. That's something I see every single week. Let's quickly talk about interest rates because they are one of the biggest factors driving buyer decisions right now. As of March 2025, the Bank of Canada's policy rate is still holding steady, around 5%. And the big banks are offering fixed rate mortgage rates in the range of 4% to 4.7% range, depending on terms and lenders. Now, here is what I'm saying right now. Some buyers are still waiting, hoping for a rate cut, maybe in spring or early summer. Others are locking in now because they have realized that home prices could start climbing once rates come down. It's kind of like this. When rates go up, prices usually drops. But when rates come down, buyers' competition heats up again and prices often rise faster than rates fall. So if you are financially ready now, this might actually be your moment before the crowd comes back. I have had clients secure properties in February and March with price flexibilities and better terms because they weren't competing against 15 different buyers. Let's pause for a second. Why are people still buying in Brampton in 2025? First, affordability. Compared to Vaughan or Mississauga, Brampton still offers more house space for the same budget. Second is location. If you are in Brampton, you are connected to all major highways. On the west, 410, center 407, and east is Highway 427. North is Highway 401, and Zoom buses connect directly to Vaughan Metro subway station. Third, commute-friendly living. Mount Pleasant GO Station takes you right to downtown Toronto. And finally, there is new medical school opening soon. Yes, right here in Brampton, bringing demand for housing, rentals, and future growth. People see the long-term value in buying here. It's not just about today's prices, it's about where the city is going. If you are a buyer watching this, here is what I want you to know. You have more time to make a decision right now. You have less competition than you would in a spring or summer market. And the best part is you can negotiate better, especially if you know where to look. But this is very important. Don't wait too long. The moment the Bank of Canada signals a rate cut, buyer confidence is going to spike. I have seen it happen before as well. That means more bidding wars, less negotiation, and faster price increases. If you've got a pre-approval already ready or deposit saved, this might be your moment to lock in a good deal with flexible terms. Now, what about sellers? My message to sellers, you are not out of luck either. Homes are still selling, but you need to do it right. Price your home based on today's comparable sales, not previous high. I see that a lot of sellers put high prices and pray that someone will come and buy, but that's not happening. Make small updates in that matter. Clean your house, paint, light fixtures. You need to work on all this. That really affects the attention of the buyer. And most importantly, market your home like a pro. That means video, social media, staging, professional photos. Everything is important. This is what separates a home that sells in 10 days versus the one that sits for 60 days. And that's exactly what I do for my seller clients. So here is the big takeaway. The Brampton real estate market in March 2025 isn't about panic or hype. It's about strategy. Whether you are buying or selling, this is a market where experience and timing matter more than ever. If you are thinking about your next move, don't sit on the sidelines or rely on headlines. Give me a call at 416-731-7010 or click on the intake form below in the description. I talk to buyers, sellers, and investors every single week. People just like you who want to make smart and informed decisions. Once again, I'm Hetal Mehta, your neighborhood realtor, and I'm here to help you move forward with confidence.